Welcoming our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience to the KBRC for the first time. We're up to race number 4, and it's the TABtouch Better Your Bet Handicap over 1,600 metres. Keshaw Dhurun joins me. Keshaw, the first horse we'll preview is the 1 Passion Prince for Trevor Tasker and Keshaw Dhurun. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Lockie, and everyone tuned in. Passion Prince is a hard horse to follow, close up on Kel Cup Day behind Irritable Rodney. He has to carry top weight of 61, so he can't be too far off them. If he reproduces last start's effort, he's right in it.
The 2 is Rywood for Peter Fernie and Jay McNaught.
Yeah, nice confirmation on her. She's second up today, and it was electric that first up run. One more bound and she wins. Up to the mile suits. She can't, again, like Passion Prince, get too far back. We've seen in previous races it's hard to make ground, but she's got class. Lock, of course, she raced in the Belmont Oaks listed level. Very hard to beat. Number 2.
3, Captain Rogers, Ash Grace and Brandon Louis.
Yeah, second to male after leading last time out, only just went under, and been a good acquisition for the Ash Grace stable. Very honest, right in this.
4, Hear My Prayer for Dan and Ben Pearce. Tash Faithful takes the ride.
Yeah, looked well and looked like he's come on from that first up track effort here. That was behind Bird's the Word. Been able to settle in up here. It's one of the good conditions with the Pearce brothers training up here with their satellite stable. With Charlotte in charge. Improved at each run back in, I thought. Hear My Prayer, and definitely has claims.
5, Let the Dust Fly for Paul Tapper and Christy Bennett.
Yeah, second up, another one second up today. Did race wide from the 800 last start, and you'd expect a natural improvement at big odds.
6, Aboard for Rod Brown and Luke Campbell.
Yeah, well, she's never far away. This passenger 7-year-old now just doesn't win out of turn. So, again, you have to take on trust with Aboard.
7, Changman, Trevor Tasker and Lakdara Molly.
Yeah, form has tapered off. Earlier in the season, I thought he had recaptured that brilliant 3-year-old form that Changman possessed, but prefer others.
And 8, Saturnina for Patrick Birmingham and Cassie Martin.
Yeah, she'll get back in the ruck. First time tested over the mile this preparation, Saturnina, looking to others.
Welcoming our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience for the first time. Keshaw Dhurun joins me as always at the KBRC. Keshaw horses are just making their way to behind the 1,600 metre start. How did you order the 4?
Yeah, Lockie, 2, 4, 3 and 1 from the yard. 2 Rywood on top from 4 Hear My Prayer, 3 Captain Rogers, 1 Passion Prince, yet to move in, milling around at the start, race 4 Kalgoorlie. Rywood, look, he'll have to defy the pattern of the track today. I expect him to be a little bit handier from the gate. Second up, he looked a little, or she looks a little bit sharper, and that first up run was really good. One more bound and would have got up on the line behind Lieutenant Dunbar, Rywood. So, look, she can't get too far back, but we've seen in the previous couple of races, it's been hard to make ground, but she's got a lot of class on her side. Belmont Oaks listed. She contested in that back in July. So Rywood on top from 5, Hear My Prayer. Problematical, Captain Rogers, Hear My Prayer, both possess gate speed. So I thought if Hear My Prayer took it up, just being settled up here on the goldfields the last couple of weeks, definitely would have derived a lot more benefit and also improved. 3 Captain Rogers, another one that never misses the money, very honest customer, right in this. And 1 Passion Prince. He's hard to follow, but last start behind Irritable Rodney, he was close up on Cal Cup Day. So if he reproduces that effort, he's right in it. 2, 4, 3 and 1, Lock.
As you rightly mentioned, Krishane, it's been difficult to make up ground so far today. Race 1, Patriotism settled outside the leader to Salute. In race 2, Play That Funky Music led all the way, as did High Pressure in race number 3. Given the fact that the track's a good 3 this afternoon, the winds that are prevailing here this afternoon, do you expect that to be the pattern of the day for the remainder of the day as well?
Oh, you'd think so, Lockie. 34 degrees, hot, muggy, winds coming in from the north, and the rail out 3 metres on a firm surface. Always plays to be handy up here on the speed up in Kalgoorlie. It's one of the shortest straights on a grass track in WA, so I mean, you have to be up there. But then again, like Rywood, and we're putting the faith in Kambana Lodge here with Peter Fernie training, that it is a sort of a get-back run-on type, but I think class could prevail. Number 2, Rywood.
Rywood is 230 out to 250, so perhaps a little bit easy with the way the track's played in the first few races. In saying that, Captain Rogers, your likely leader, as you rightly touched upon, Krishane, is 280 out to 360. Passion Prince from the Trevor Tasker yard is 5 out to 650. Hear My Prayer, 6 out to 750. The money's come for the Trevor Tasker stablemate, in fact. Changman, 15 into 950. Hopefully, this gelding can recapture some of his 3-year-old form, because at his best, he'd be right up into a race like this. But it's Rywood on top for your great self, as we hand you upstairs to Royce Newton, who's calling all the action up at the Goldfields here this afternoon.
Runners coming forward here, well, for the running of race number 4, the first leg of today's quaddie, the TABtouch Better Your Bet handicap over the mile. Favouritism with Rywood, who is drawn down on the inside. So we just await Passion Prince to complete the line, and the field of 8 will be set to go here in race number 4, the first leg of today's quaddie. So Passion Prince coming forward to complete the line. Thanks, Stu. Tab Radio on board now. Red light flickers away over at the 1600. Ooh, and Let the Dust Fly just lunging at the gates centrally there. An attendant jumping up with it now to its near side, and they might just have to check something here, because it tried to anticipate the start. Captain Rogers' rider standing high as well, drawn in barrier 3. So Let the Dust Fly just being backed out. Christy Bennett in the saddle, did lunge at the gates with a bit of force there, so I dare say it will have to be vetted with the phone currently ringing. And it's been backed out. Yeah, vet check. Thanks, Tom. Vet check for Let the Dust Fly. A $41 chance engaged here. And no doubt the vet just having a look over the horse's head. And it's going to be led back in now. So it's going around Let the Dust Fly. few of these have been standing there a while, including the favourite Rywood, who was first to load. Okay, stand by. We're set at the 1600. Starter wasted no time. And they're off and racing. Rywood, the mare from the inside, begun well. Aboard's missed it hopelessly and is a good 12 lengths behind the main division. Captain Rogers working forward together with Hear My Prayer. Now Rywood Shan's up third the fence, being followed next of all by Let the Dust Fly, Changman worse in midfield with Passion Prince, Saturnina, and a further 5 lengths to Aboard. 1,200 metres to run as they enter the back straight, and it's Captain Rogers who shows the way, sets the pace. A length and a half, Hear My Prayer. Rywood now just spotting this leader, 2.5 lengths third the fence. Followed next of all by Let the Dust Fly in a handy position fourth. They were followed next by Passion Prince, who covers up the stablemate and Changman. And then a further 2 to Aboard, who's tacked on to the outside of Saturnina. So that's the field of 8 with 800 metres to run. Captain Rogers shows the way still by 2 lengths. The pace only modest in the middle part of the race. Hear My Prayer on the improve around the outside. Rywood travelling well the fence. They were followed next of all by Let the Dust Fly, then Passion Prince, Changman Aboard, and Saturnina last. So with 500 metres to run in the fourth from Kalgoorlie, it's Captain Rogers still a length the good. Hear My Prayer second. Rywood needs an out on the point of the turn. Then we had Let the Dust Fly, who's extricated to the outside. Passion Prince grabs onto its coattail. Further back, Changman. Saturnina next and Aboard last of all. It's Captain Rogers. Rywood into the clear now, together with Let the Dust Fly running on. Captain Rogers, look at Passion Prince exploding down the outside. Rywood between them. It's down the outside. Passion Prince, Rywood coming at it closer to the fence, but Passion Prince, the top weights got up ahead. Second in Rywood, third Captain Rogers. They were followed in by Let the Dust Fly. Then we had Saturnina, followed in by, at the head of the others, just back and behind them, Changman. Hear My Prayer, and Aboard was a long last. Number 1 gets it. Passion Prince gets up and denies Rywood, who had a beautiful run. And you'll find Captain Rogers will get third, so it's the drunken trifecta, 1, 2 and 3. Passion Prince for Keshaw Dhurun at each way odds has got up to deny the favourite Rywood, and we'll get this by a head. Let's have a look at the margins here. Head, yes, 1, 2, 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3 and 5. Margins coming through now. Ahead by 1, and the winning gallop is 138.8. 138.8, but a good go, some good racing here today. And Passion Prince for Keshaw Dhurun, who brings up a double after taking out the first on Patriotism, takes out race number 4 for trainer Trevor Tasker with a beautiful ride and just getting there in the nick of time. Good finish, but your winner is Passion Prince for Trevor Tasker and Keshaw Dhurun. By Savabil from Impassioned, owned by Trevor and Linda Tasker, takes out race number 4. You'll need the 1 to be alive in today's main quaddie. 2 gets second, Rywood for Peter Fernie and Jade McNaught, owned by Andrew Ingles, by Redwood from Rock on Rye. Third in the 3,
I would have liked the pace being on a bit more, but to his credit, under that big weight, he kicked onto the line. It was good.
At the 500 metre mark, when your boy was in clear air, did you happen to have a look towards the inside and see the favourite hemmed away without luck?
Exactly. I was happy with that. Don't worry about that.
To finish the day, you have Counter Drive in the next and Grace Durawa. Both horses have been knocking on the door and racing consistently all season. Can you give us a push to either of them?
Yeah, I like them both, but I think there's a good horse, Californication, in the last. But I think we'll be giving it a run for its money. They're coming back from the 22. He's going to be pretty fit, hard. I haven't done a lot with him, so hopefully she goes good.
Well done here. Hopefully we're chatting again later today.
Thanks, buddy.
There's Trevor Tasker after the win of Passion Prince and our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience. We now off to Sha Tin.